imagine you choose to do this and you're able to do it? Yesterday we talked about the thorns, right? And you're stuck in it and it's uncomfortable, but it's you know where it's going to itch. You know where it's going to hurt. You know everything about it, so you stay there. But what is more dangerous, I need to ask you? Staying in a place that diminishes you, or jumping into the unknown with nothing but a dream and a down payment? What do you think? That is what it is. The one to break through from. What is more dangerous? Staying in a place that diminishes you, or jumping into the unknown with nothing but a dream and a down payment? Which one is worse and which one is better? You see, have you ever looked at your bank account and your children's faces and realized that comfort was actually a cage? Today we talk about the courage to leave the patch, to get out of there. You know, you have to sometimes see the situation when you're not in it and somebody else is in it. That's one of the things we must remember, the courage to get out. And you know it's going to itch hard, the cuts. But think about it. The thorns are cutting you, the negative words. Not always. Somebody once said to me, Tessa-Marie, if somebody hit me, I was talking about her spouse, I can deal with this. Somehow I think it will leave a mark, but it will be surface. But the words are more dangerous. The words I cannot stop thinking of, how it made me feel. The feeling from a punch or whatever she said went away. But those devastating words that were told to me hung with me up to this day. So you see, breaking free, the power of the exit. You cannot build a palace, in a briar patch. To build something new, you have to be willing to leave the safety of the thorns and say, those thorns are not for me. I cannot stay there. They are hurting. They're going deeper now. I am more fragile. You have to get out. The safety of the thorns, leave them behind. You see, there is prosperity emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. We know that. So what I'm telling you now in this message today is that prosperity isn't just about having enough. It's about having the agency to move when the ground you're standing on no longer serves your soul. That's prosperity. The awareness, emotionally, I'm being destroyed. One little nerve at a time. Emotionally, I cannot concentrate. I have no peace in sleep. That's prosperity you are lacking, and you realize that spiritually I feel as if I am just not capable. I'm no longer good enough. Because this situation is just draining me. The supervisor wants to have a conference with me, a coaching session twice a week. A half an hour for each, and yet I still have to be able to meet my target. And I'm losing an hour of that. But they're so busy taking me down and telling me what I didn't do that I cannot stay there. Yes. What do you do? I talked about it yesterday at the end, brush up the resume. The situation with the significant other that is keeping me in the doldrums. That is telling me I am not good enough. I never was good enough. I was just serviceable. I was available. I was there. And I was willing to compromise and give away my entire well-being. Yes, that person is telling you all of that. Then they look at you and they criticize you and say, wow, you're so fat. You have wrinkles. You know, you don't look good. You have gone to the point you think, and you have done the work to lose 10, 20 pounds. You had to do it because you found out that it's something that is in your family that causes a heart attack. Or your husband just had a heart attack. And somebody met you and saw that you lost the weight, but it wasn't because of the heart attack, because you changed his diet. You also changed yours. And when you started eating healthy, you lost all that weight. Instead of saying, "My, you look amazing," the woman walks up to the young woman, much younger than her, and says to her in a public forum, "You have cancer?" That's what she said, because she looks slimmer. Guys, I know both of these women. When that was told to me by somebody, I was just left without a word. But remember when I say to you all the time, be careful, people, be careful, everyone, what you say. That woman today that made that comment, she doesn't have cancer, but she's unable to function as a human being. She can't walk. She loves to travel. She's unable to do that without somebody pushing the wheelchair. So sometimes when we criticize others, the boomerang effect comes in our weakest things. Her legs gave away. That other woman is still slim. Her husband is still healthy, and they're using that. So you have to watch it. When you see somebody that is doing something and you do not know, assumptions are not the right way to go. What about if she had just said to her, "You're looking really well. What are you doing? You lost some weight." And maybe, just maybe, she might be willing to tell her the purpose and the story behind her weight loss. So you see, prosperity isn't just about having enough. It's about having the agency to move when the ground you're standing on no longer serves you. When she said that to the younger woman, she walked away. Faith is not the absence of a challenge. That doesn't mean because you have faith and you believe in a God, or you believe in the universe, divine assistant. It is the presence of a decision. That is what faith is. I made a decision that I'm good enough. I believe in myself. And because I believe in myself, I am not going to stay in a position that no longer suits me. That's what it is. I believe in myself. So this relationship with this person, I need to avoid. This relationship with this significant other, my so-called soulmate, the one I believe that complete me, they're not complete. And why am I looking for somebody to complete me when they themselves are not complete? What drove me to make a choice like this? Because you forgot you were good enough. Somebody forgot to remind you are good just the way you are. You are perfect. You were created specifically to be you. And where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. That doesn't mean you have to stay there. That does not mean you have to rush out of there and don't make proper plans. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Take your time. You have been in that briar patch for a while. You have the scars to show for it. How long you've been there. You could etch them. I met a man when I was much younger, a friend, and their family was in a lot of poverty. And he said to me, I used to carve into my thigh how many days I had before I could get out of this. He took his time. He said I had to make sure I went to university and do it. But every day I came to that mess, that fight, that anger between my parents and no food to eat, no coat for school. I carved into my thigh. How many days? I graduated, and this is how I came to be who I am now. I'm helping them. He didn't just run away from home because it was intolerable. He took his time and worked out of it. Do not make decisions in haste or anger. You're good enough. Clear your mind before you decide to send a resume. Do not speak of your plans at your job hunting. Do not do that. Do not announce to the person whom you're leaving and you're taking off that I'm going to leave you and that's it. And too much talking sometimes is dangerous. It's a war. Maybe not as big a war as any war, but it's your little war. And therefore you have to fight it with a lot of planning and just being detailed oriented. Look for the spots that you can fit in. Keep your journal where you write your secrets about your move, your challenges. Put it somewhere where it wouldn't be found. You see, faith is not the absence of a challenge. Remember that. It is the presence of a decision. When you decide you're not where you belong, the universe begins to move with you. The minute you make the decision, this is not for me, and you claim that I am going to get out of this, the universe says, okay, I'm with you. Listen, sit, and follow back. Calculated risk backed by a firm no to disrespect and discomfort is the foundation of the financial pillar. Are you with me with this? Are you hearing what I said? Are you absorbing those words? Calculated risk backed by a firm no, this is not for me. A no to disrespect and discomfort is the foundation of the financial pillar, because once you make that mind up, you'd find out to get out of there, you need to save more before you lose this job or go get another job. If you're out of this job, you need to have ways to pay for your living expenses.